Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn about Grade 4, Chapter number 3, Managing Files and Folders in Windows 10. So, learners, tell me what nowadays you get all your assignments and homework of different subjects online, and most of them you do it on the computers. So, what happens if the homework get mixed? Homework of different subject get mixed up. So, you must be separating them, right? So, it would be a better idea to put assignments of different subject in different folders. So, what you do, you organize your school assignments in different folders. So, similar manner, the Windows operating system lets you save and organize your work on the computer in the form of files and folders. We are going to learn more in this chapter about files and folders. First, we are going to learn about what is a file. A file is a collection of data stored in the form of text, pictures, music, or video. So, any document you make, for example, a Word document. A Word document can consist of text, pictures, and text, images, pictures. Okay, it is a file. Your paint document where you draw different drawings, it is also a file. Then any movie, then any music that you have on your computer is also a file, a music file or a video file. So for example, you might draw a picture in paint, create a document in Word, or download a movie from internet. All these are the examples of files on a computer. Every file has a certain property. These are every file is identified by a name. Suppose, for example, here I have a folder called as SWS. In that grade 4, here I have different files. Can you see? This is a PowerPoint file. This is an Excel file. This is an image file. So every file has a name. Okay, there is also a Word file over here. Second is a file can be saved on the hard disk, CD, DVD, pen drive, or any secondary storage device. Okay, as you have studied, there are storage devices on which the information or the content of your computer is being saved. So, file is nothing but a content that is saved in your computer, and this content is saved on secondary storage device. The next property of a file is a file has an icon associated with it. The icon helps you quickly identify the type. Now, as I said, this is a PowerPoint file. How did I come to know it? Seeing the icon of the file over here. This is a PowerPoint. Then this is an Excel file. Seeing the icon, we can tell this is an Excel file. Different file has different type of file has a different type of icon. See, this is a image. This is a word icon. So I hope you have understood what is a file in a computer. Next, we are going to learn about folders. So tell me, dear learners, at home, you might have seen that your parents organize papers. For example, the bills in a different folder, electricity bill in a different folder, telephone bill in a different folder. Okay, so all the related papers are generally kept in one folder. Similarly, to organize files so that you can locate and open them easily, you can create folders on a computer too. A folder is a container that stores related files and folders. A folder within a folder is called subfolder. Okay, so I have a folder called as SWS. In that, I have a subfolder fourth. And in fourth, I have these all subfolders. Just like a file, a folder also has a name. As you can see, all my folders are having names. Folders are usually represented with yellow icons as shown over here. Can you see? Folders are represented by yellow icons. The concept of file and folders in a computer is very similar to the filing cabinet used in offices. A storage device such as hard disk of a computer is like a filing cabinet. You can store many folders in it. Folders may contain files and subfolders inside them. Windows provide very useful program called File Explorer that lets you view and manage your files and folders easily. So now we will quickly open the File Explorer. File Explorer is a program that lets you view, create, copy, move, rename, delete, and search files and folders easily. The two ways in which you can open File Explorer are click on the File Explorer button on the taskbar. Okay, so we'll close this and you can open the File Explorer button. Okay, and the second way is click on Start and you will find File Explorer over here. Now I'm using Windows 13. So my File Explorer over here is called as Documents. But if you are using Windows 10, you will find the name as File Explorer. So my document is nothing but File Explorer. I'll double click on it and if you see my File Explorer opens. This is my File Explorer. The File Explorer window is displayed as shown. The File Explorer opens in Quick Access View where it lists the frequently used folder. If I go on Quick Access View, can you see this is a File Explorer and it will show you the frequently used files and folders. Parts of File Explorer window. Now we are going to learn the different parts of a File Explorer window. A File Explorer window has following parts. First is the ribbon. This is the ribbon. Ribbon of File Explorer window usually has four tabs: File, Home, Share, and View. The option under the tabs let you create new folders. They also let you copy, move, paste, rename, and delete file and folders. Next is the navigation and address bar. This is the navigation and this is the address bar. You can move the previously opened folders using back button. Can you see the back button? And move to the and use the forward button to move back to the current folder if you have used the back button. So if I go back, it will move me to the back button. And if I move forward, it will bring me to the current folder. You can also move to a particular folder by clicking on its name in the address bar. Search box. This is a search box. Search box, it lets you quickly search files and folders in the current folder by writing a file or a folder name. So suppose if I go in a particular folder and if I search for a particular file over here, suppose links. So it will search and it will give me the different folders with the name links in folder SWS. This PC, this is this PC. Clicking on this option on the left section of the window displays the contents of the hard disk and any external storage device. The space on the hard disk is divided into different sections and is usually denoted by C and D. I have C drive and F drive over here. Working on File Explorer. Now we are going to actually start to work on File Explorer. After having learned about the different parts of File Explorer window, let's learn about the different ways in which we can organize our files and folders in window. We will learn to create a new folder, copy a file or a folder, move a file or a folder, delete a file or a folder, restore a file or a folder, and rename a file or a folder. First, we are going to see how to create a new folder. You can create a new folder inside another folder or inside a drive. Let us create a folder named assignment inside the folder schoolwork. Okay, so on the desktop I have a folder named as SWS. Here in fourth I will create a folder named as I'll create a folder named as school. So I'll go in the home tab. Now we are going to see how to create a new folder. The step is home, click on new folder, and we will create a new folder, school work. I'll name it as school work and I will double click on it to open it. I have opened the folder school work. I will create one more folder, click on home tab, click on new folder and I'll give the name as assignment. Okay, this is how your new folders schoolwork and inside that a subfolder assignment is created. Copying a file or a folder. The copy and paste commands help you create an extra or duplicate copy of a file or a folder. Let us create a copy of file in the folder assignment. Okay, for example, I have a document over here as English. Okay, now I will show you how to create a copy of this file English. So the steps are click on the folder or the file to be copied. For example, in this case, select English. Click on the home tab. Click on copy button over here in the clipboard group. Click on the folder inside which the copied file folder has to be placed. Okay, I'll place it in the school work over here outside assignment and paste. Click on the paste button in the home tab. Can you see the folder has been copied at the desired location. Next, we are going to learn about how to move a file or a folder. Cut and paste command help you to move a file or a folder to a different location. Let us now move the file English from folder schoolwork to project work. Okay, so what we will do, we will create one more folder over here that is a project work. And we will go in schoolwork and try to move this English file into the project work folder. So you click on the file English, go to the home tab, click on cut button over here and now go to the desired folder, double click on the folder and again go to home and click on paste and see your folder file has been cut pasted at the desired position. Your file is moved at the desired position. Now I'm going to tell you the quick shortcuts for this. For copying any file, you can also use the keyboard control as Control plus C. And for pasting, you can use the keyboard keys as Control plus V. For cutting any file, you can use the keyboard key as Ctrl plus X. And again, for pasting it, you can use Ctrl plus V. Next, we are going to learn how to remove a file or a folder. You can remove an unwanted file or a folder by deleting it. To remove the file or a folder, select the file. Now I'll select the file English. I want to remove this file. Click on the Home tab. Click on the down arrow of the delete button. It provides you two options. Choose first is recycle. Choosing this option sends the file to recycle bin. A deleted file can be restored from the recycle bin. What is restoring and what is recycling? So when you want to delete a particular folder, so if you send it to the recycle bin is a folder in your computer where you can find the folders and the files that you have deleted. And you can again go in that folder and you can restore. You can get your folders and files that you have deleted back onto your computer. So if you want to move it to the recycle bin, you have to select the first option. And the second option is permanently delete. Choosing these options with option will permanently remove the file. The file does not go to the recycle bin and hence cannot be restored back. Choose the appropriate option and the file gets deleted. I will click on recycle bin and can you see the file has been deleted. It has been moved to the recycle bin. Restoring a deleted file or a folder. Now again, if you want to restore it, the deleted file or a folder is sent to the recycle bin. Can be restored later. Recycle bin can be opened by clicking on the recycle icon on the desktop. Here I have a recycle bin. We will go on the recycle bin over here. This is the recycle bin and this is the icon of recycle bin. I'll double click on it and in this recycle bin, I will find my desired file that I had deleted. So these are all files that I have deleted today. Okay, so for restoring, we have to follow the following steps. Click on the file, folder that you want to restore, for example, English over here. Click on the restore selected item button on the ribbon. Okay, the restore here in Windows 3, I have to right click on it, Windows 13, and I have to click on restore. But for Windows 10, you will directly find in the ribbon the option as restore the selected item. So now when I click on restore, my folder, my file will be moved to its original address. That is, we had deleted it from the project work. It is already restored in the project work folder. Now we are going to learn how to rename file and folder. You can also rename or change the name of an existing file or a folder. Let us rename the folder assignment. We will go and open schoolwork and rename the folder assignment to revision sheet. For this, you need to follow the steps. Click on the folder to be renamed. I will click on the assignment folder. Here you will click the folder assignment. Click on the rename button under the home tab. Under the home tab, click on the rename button. The name of the folder gets highlighted. Can you see in blue? Type the new name for the folder. The new name is revision sheet. And click on enter. The name of the folder changes to revision sheet. You can also rename a file or a folder by right-clicking on it and choosing rename option, or by selecting file and folder and pressing F2 key on the keyboard. Here also you have the rename option when you right click on a folder. Next we are going to see searching files or folders. Sometimes you may not remember the location where you have saved your file. In such case, you save time and effort. You can quickly search the folder or file using the search box located next to the address bar in the File Explorer. To search, you have to follow the following steps. Now we will try to search for our folder English, which is there in the revision sheet. Okay, we will go in grade 4. Here I want to find my sheet that is English. So I will, here is the search bar. I'll go and I'll type the name of my file and I'll click on enter. Can you see the documents or the files with the name English have appeared? Okay, so I hope you have understood all the things. Today we learned everything on computer system gets stored as a file. A file is a collection of data identified using a name. A file has a name. A folder is used for organizing and storing related files and folders. File Explorer is a program that lets you view, create, copy, move, rename, delete, and search files and folders easily. The various parts of a File Explorer window are ribbon, navigation, and address bar, search box, and the speed. The option to create a new folder, copy, move, remove, and rename a file folder are present on the Home tab of the ribbon. When removing a file folder, you can send it to the recycle bin or delete it permanently. I hope you have understood all of this concept of managing a file and a folder in Windows 10 operating system. Okay, do watch the video carefully and keep practicing.